What's good? Another episode of BS&I. And I just got to watch that championship title bout for Smoked Out. It dropped today. What is it? It's April 22nd. Stevie P versus Joey Malice. Joey Malice, the champ, for the Nelly chain. I was like, oh shit. The champ is about to battle. I'm going to get something rolled up here. I got something rolled up. I'm smoking. Smoke that herb and watch my boy, the champ. He's going to do his thing. Now, when I watched this battle, it was clear that Stevie P is a vet. And it's not because he looks like a chain-smoking online gambler, online poker player like Joey said. Real talk, I play poker, dog. Mark the land shark. Let's get up on some tables, play, yeah. But anyway, it's because he had so many tools in his bag. That reeked of somebody who's been in a lot of battles, who is in his books a lot, writing all the time. People that I fuck with, man. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of tools. He had everything, bro. He had schemes. He had multis, jokes, bars. It was a full, well-rounded performance. Everything was really, really well put together. I didn't see much flaws in it. I've only watched it once, but the first time watch, like, no flaws in it. Besides, you know, like, maybe if I was nitpicking in the multis, you know, he had a couple little multis in there that could be filler-ish. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me nitpicking, you know what I'm saying? He was fire. Honestly, after this battle, I became a huge fan of Stevie P. Stevie P, my nigga, you're my spirit animal. Real talk. You know why? Because how you look is how I feel most of the time. And that's real talk. There's a lot to be said about an MC. It's hard. It's hard to pull off the I don't give a fuck swag. And you know how you pull off the I don't give a fuck swag? It's easy. You have to genuinely not give a fuck. And that's real shit. I like that about you a lot. This man, Stevie P, out here self-actualized. He don't take himself too serious, and I fuck with that shit. Joey Malice has made it. Real talk. I don't know what y'all be doing. I mean, I don't know what the overall feel of, like, who's on the scene, who's on people's radars up there, whatever. But down in Washington, people know Joey Malice. There's a lot of cats, like, I feel like I know y'all seeing a lot more, actually, than people down here. Like, I have to school them on y'all scene sometimes, because I love y'all scene. I'll be up there. When Washington battle pages be acting up, I'm like, peace out. I'm going up to Smoked Out Battles page, man, because they just be chilling, having fun. But real talk, a lot of cats down here know Joey Malice, though. But they don't know a lot of other you. I know Mike Simpson and Bear getting some love down here, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to bring some more of y'all down here. Make sure you get your passport. But they know Joey Malice, so regardless of how you feel, that man has made it on some level. He's known down here and he's known up there, you know. Joey, let's keep it a buck. This is how I see Joey. Joey is not the best at anything. He's not the best at any one thing. You know what he is? He's really good at everything. He's kind of got that little, I mean, they don't rhyme the same at all, but I kind of say the same thing with Young Nate too, you know what I'm saying? Not the best at anything, but really good at almost everything. So how he's winning these battles is if your opponent has any deficient attribute whatsoever, it's glaring. Because Joey has it covered, because he's good at it. Because he's good at everything across the board. He's not the best at anything. Don't get me wrong. But he's really good across the board. If you have you slack in any attribute, he's got it covered. And it looks glaring on footers. And that's what happens when you go against somebody like Joey Malice. He's a tear, man. And I see how he's winning these battles because he's just really good at everything. This battle was dope because it was between two people that are absolutely comfortable in their skin, you know what I'm saying? Very minimal slips. There was like one little one, it was just because something dope happened And then Joey had to bring it back, and Stevie helped him a little bit, but it never fucked anything up. Something dope happened in the room or whatever, and it was just fresh. So battles like that, they tend to produce good battles, and I really, really like this one. Shout out to Smoked Out. It was a good title match. That's something that you would hope for. Two cats actually really coming with it and bringing 3 rounds. That's all you would ever want. So when I saw it drop, I was like, ah, shit. My man Joey Malice about to do this. The champ is here. Boom, boom. The champ is here. Boom, boom. The champ is here. Boom, boom. Like on some Ali shit. Like I was like, man, fuck this. I was like. Joey about to do this man dirty. Stevie P ain't ready for what Joey Malice is gonna do. And so it looked like Joey doing exactly. He was like, yeah, this faggot's gotta go first. I was like, yeah, treat him like a peasant. He a peasant, Joey, champion. And then Stevie P started going. And his very first line, he was like, y'all let the lady Doris, the lunch lady, became the champ.
Smoked out. Y'all broke my fucking heart. This is something I can't even believe. Y'all let lunch lady Doris become the fucking champ of our league.
And everybody started laughing at my champ, and I was like, fuck that. Fuck that. Get him, Joey. And then Stevie hit him with a whole bunch of multis, and at the end he was like, and then that's you the reason why the parents tell their kids not to talk to strangers, and it was a whole thing of ovulator. And I was like, oh no, don't do this to the champ. I said, champ, fight back, you know. And then Stevie P had the like he was doing the surgery. He said the renovation, like on his lower parts, his lower extremities, his lower intestinal fortitude, his lower extremities, and he said the renovation, will be open soon.
Strangers, and I can only assume you have a fallopian tube and a tattoo that says renovations in process, opening soon.
I was like, no, don't do that, Joey, don't do that. And then he said there's something about his face, and he said, I bet when you butter your toast, you take the toast and you wipe your face with it.
I bet you get a new pimple every 8 minutes. And you could butter your toast just by fucking wiping your face with it.
No, you're not gonna do that, Joey. No, that's the champ. I was like, no. Okay, I was like, okay. All right, man. I'm over emotional. That's what happens with these battles, because you know you step in and I'm like, the champ is here. Boom, boom. The champ is here. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. Stevie is cool, but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you see the first round, everybody just excited. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool. And then, hold on. I need to hit this weed. That's why I hit the weed, because I get so excited. And then Joey came out doing some champ shit, you know what I'm saying? I saw what Willie said. He said he got body in the first round. I don't think he got body. Champ don't get body. Not in no first round. No, he didn't. He came out. He said, "You probably gonna fuck my talk about my girls and fuck my mom or something. All 800 pounds of her, and then you gonna have a whole list of shit that you found her.
How you fucked my mom. All 800 pounds of her. Recite your rhyming list of words that somehow you had found in her, like a pound of dirt, an Audi shirt, an ounce of perps, a life-size bust of Papa Smurf.
And I think that's Stevie P's shit, and like he does that sometimes. So I was like, yeah, he's fighting back. And then, but then, Joey had a whole list. He had a whole list of things that he knew that Stevie P was gonna say. He was like, you're probably gonna say, you're probably gonna say, you're probably gonna say. And then all of a sudden I was like, bro, against creative, you were like, you probably gonna say, you probably gonna say, you probably gonna say. And I was like, no, don't do that. No, champ. Champ. I don't know. This ain't looking good, champ, because you're done. Your round's over, and it looked like Stevie P took that first round. But it's not a one-rounder. It's not a one-rounder. Not a one-rounder. So we get into the second round. We get into the second round. And I'm like, okay, all right. I gotta breathe here. Because the champ is in trouble. The champ is up against the rope right now. Against the ropes. Stevie P got him against the ropes. And then Stevie P comes down and he said, and I didn't even know this, and then Stevie P said, you won the battle that you sponsored. And then you won the money back that you put in.
This low-life piece of shit sponsored the Grand Prix that he won. How fucking dumb is that? You gave Blast money to help with events, then won it back.
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, champ. You never even told me that, champ. You never told me that, champ. And then Stevie did what he did with the last round. He started off with something hella funny, hella amazing, and then he just chops at the wood, and he comes with the multis, and he adds texture, and he had the Illuminati bar where the Mike Simpson was super dope.
Homie's frail. Fuck the fact he's never loaded a weapon, he's never been in the booth or even loaded a session. You were cold and depressing, this is flow intervention. I can flip it in seconds, switch it to slow and aggressive. You know you're a peasant. As a whole, you're pathetic. No, that's too slow, let's get it back up to speed, let's correct it. I'm dope with a send, you know if I pen it, there's no codependent. I'll win on my own, I'm no copacetic.
That guy. Run that
Your whole fucking life is a gimmick, like your dyke of an image. You got made fun of in school, and every battle night you relive it. Whether you like to admit it, this ain't a fight to the finish. This is a sacrifice the battle rap Illuminati made Smoke Don't do, so Mike gets enlisted.
And then he was talking about how you talking about dead people, always talking about dead people, and like he had a whole thing. It was like 16 bars talking about dead people. I kill people, and you talk about dead people, but I spit my rhymes to kill people. And then he had the skull on the crane, or on the crane. What am I talking about? He had the skull on the cane. The cane. He had the skull on the cane. He said, since you want to use dead people as a crutch, and I was like, no. And then he said, Honey Boo Boo swallowed the Blues Brothers or something like that. And I was like, and then out of nowhere, and then whoever's doing the footage looked amazing how this happened, because motherfucking a tiger came out of the darkness.
To fuck with. Whoop, there it is, ain't nothing to fuck with. Whoop, there it is, ain't nothing to fuck with. Yeah.
He said something. He said you gonna hear some of the third round, and the tiger came out of the darkness, and they can start saying, whoop, there it is, and the tiger is spitting some shit. He said, and then Joey thinks that I'm a super cat, and nigga brought out a tiger. He was like Michael Jackson at the Neverland, came out with a tiger, and I was like, nah, champ, they brought a tiger. But I know Joey. You bring a tiger, Joey, he's gonna bring an elephant, or he's gonna bring a giraffe. So I wasn't worried at all, because we're getting into Joey's second round, and I was waiting for the giraffe. I was like looking in the background. I was like, yeah, it could just be gorilla or a hippo or an alligator. One of those was gonna be in Joey's next round. So then we get to Joey's next round, and he had a nice handicap rebuttal, because he had brought out a tiger, and he was like, yo, Mike, thank God that you booked me for a handicap match, because I did not know I would be battling not only a man, but a tiger, all at the same time.
Hush!
So I just got ganged up on by 2 retards. Damn, that was whack. I should have known to beat me, Mike would have to book this a handicap match.
And now Joey is up here against a man and an animal, and he was talking about handicap, and he was a dope handicap rebuttal. And then he started talking about Stevie P's girl, and he was talking grease.
But even the ugly bitch that you knocked up twice has the common sense to not want to be your wife. Well, let's talk about what a nasty slut Samantha Bob is. See, she looks like half a skunk and half a hobbit. That snatch is toxic. She'd probably leave you for someone with twice the fat and half the cash of Action Bronson. Now, I know y'all wondering why she ain't left him yet, and it's simple, of course. She knows that if she does, this piece of shit wouldn't pay child support.
Talking real grease. I hope his girl wasn't in the house because I don't like the ladies that have the low self-esteem. That's just not in my person, and I don't like that. But it's battle rap, so I do like that. And he was going in on the old girl, and I was like, the champ is back. Champ was like trying to get off the ropes. You know what I'm saying? But this might have been the champ's lightest round, and I thought to myself, I said, champ, this was not the time to have your lightest round. I wish you would have put that one first, and then the first one second, because then it would still look like you fighting back, but you didn't, and it was light, and then you get the ropes, and now I'm already, and then your round is over, and I'm already thinking, the Stevie P got you 2-1 right, or 2-0 right now already. And I didn't see an elephant or a hippo. And now Stevie B's got a tiger, and he's about to start in his third round, and the tiger's got his elbow on his shoulder. And then the champ, he gonna come with that light-ass second round. And now all of a sudden, Stevie P's like, you lost to this fucking dude dressed like this. And he's pointing to the tiger, and then,
you lost to this fucking idiot. Dressed like this.
and then apparently there is a person in the tiger suit, and it was somebody that Joey had battled. And Joey didn't even talk about that battle in the battle release, and the tiger had beat Joey, and Joey is supposed to be the champ.
You lost to this fucking idiot dressed like this and didn't say a word about it. That's why you lose in merit. If that was me, I would have said you're a big pussy and you ain't earned your stripes. That's why you in that suit you wearing.
And then Stevie P had this fucking line, and it was like, yo, it's transparent. You have some transparents. And I was like, there's just fire. Then he got this checking bar, just like I'm animal off the top, and I was like, and then he did exactly what Joey said, though. I do give Joey points, but if you have a whole round talking about things that they're probably gonna say, you're probably gonna hit 1 or 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Even a dead clock is right 2 times a day. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do it. Just listen. I don't give a damn. It's been a while since I've done the shit, so just for the fuck of it, here's a list of things she can fit in that fucking cunt of his. A couple kids, ruffle chips, onion dip, cousinette, sunken ship, compasses, his uncle Rick, some ugly bitch, drugs and shit, a bunch of dicks, guns and clips, funguses, butter sticks, jugs of piss. Wait, there's a ton of shit. There's tumbler picks, funguses, the mothership. Fuck it, it's easier to tell you what it doesn't fit.
you know what I'm saying? And that shit was fire, though. He was like, up. Joey had counted I think he said 17, and he had all of them. You know what I'm saying? The shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Stevie P out there, man. He out there trying. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was alright. It was alright. And then Joey Malice comes in. You know what I'm saying? And he actually addressed, he actually had a little line in there where he addressed how he had sponsored the event, you know what I'm saying? But he had him on the angle like, what do you do, man? You only do shit if you get money in your hand, man. I'm out here putting money in people's hands, man. I'm out here pimping, cold pimping. I'm Joey Malice, the champ. And I was like, man, the champ is back. It might be too little too late because the champ was sleeping on that second round, and then he brought out a tiger. And then he said, and then Joey said, yo, I'm throwing money kicks or whatever, like the La Sparka shoes, you know what I'm saying?
Now, normally, I hate when battle rappers take breaks. Like, I'm taking my music in a new direction. But in your case, Steven, you would be an exception. I would say it's a blessing. Now, what sets me apart from you is that I throw money for kicks, like La Sparka's shoes, and you make your kids drink.
That was fire.
Like La Sparka's shoes.
And I don't even know what's going on, but I can infer that it was something that's like inter-regional and that y'all get it, you know what I'm saying? was feeling so like I could pick it up, man. I could pick up what y'all smell. I could smell what y'all stepping in. I was like, oh man, Joey out here picking it up. And you know, he had that little Pepperneezer Scrooge, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was a little play off the Lebanese Scrooge or now Iron Solomon or Disastrous, and I don't know if I was going to take a point away or put a point there, but regardless, I'm talking about it, so you know what I'm saying? Joey Malice is swinging, and then he said, and then he had the whole real shit about how what kind of a champ do you want? You know what I'm saying? If you have Stevie P, this guy's been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He ends up being champ, and people will be looking at the league like, man, this is the place where I can go and die and become champ of some league. You know what I'm saying? And so he's like, yo, who do you want? Do you want a new fresh champ? You know, who takes pride in the league? You know, putting money in people's hands? Or do you want a champ that gets people to want to come and try to be the champion because this is where people go to die?
You should be getting paid for title matches, not putting money up to bet. Man, what a great attitude for the league. What a humble vet. See, you don't want to grow the scene. You want the scene to grow you. You just a self-righteous cunt, you self-centered old coot. Been in the same spot for years, ain't been making no moves. Now, I want to make Smoked Out a place where new battlers take their first step and thrive, but with you as the champ, this becomes a place for washed-up MCs to come die. So you'll stop scouting new talent. You'll stop scouting new talent, won't try and look, because Stevie P just hates them all and wants to keep getting booked. Now the pedigree of a champion, that's something you lack, Stevie. No matter how much you clown the GP or my views, I'm still the fucking champ, Stevie. So you can go on and on and on about how I'm a goddamn he-she. Then I'll hit you with the attitude adjustment, make you realize you can't see me. Now who y'all think should be the champ? Someone who wants the title because he wants to build some pride into it, or someone who wants the title because he thinks that he's entitled to it? So you think you deserve this title off a sense of entitlement, homie? That just shows in the first place you don't even know what this title meant. See, I wear this title with pride.
Shit, and I was like, oh, see, the champ is now talking that shit. And I'm emotional because you showed up too late, Joey Malice. You showed up too late. I give Stevie P the first 2 rounds. And I give Joey the third. It's funny how that works because DP lost the championship because he fucked up his third and you only had a third. You only had a third, Joey. Stevie had all 3 rounds. And now Stevie P is the champion because you fucked up. Well, I got a new champ. We got a new champ. It's a new day. It's a new day. There is a new champ. Joey, sorry. You have to move over now into the peasant community. My spirit animal, Stevie P, online, poker playing, with comfortable in his own skin. He's going to be the champion of the people. Maybe he can show you peasants the way. There's a new champ in town, new sheriff in town. I see you, Mr. Stephen Pepper. The motherfucking man. Yeah, that's you, dawg. Brush your shoulders off, player. That's you. Get this man some grapes, man. Get this man some fig leaves, man. Fan this man off, man. Salute. Smoked out. New title in hand. Yo, who are y'all talking about who's gonna battle Stevie P for this next title match? You know what I'm saying? I gotta see that shit in person. I'm a fan of both y'all. Salute to both y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. Smoked out doing your thing, man. You guys are getting bigger and bigger and shit's looking fresher and fresher and nice. Battles coming out of there fresh. Salute to y'all. BS&I, man. You know what it is, aka. Peace.